has a lot of formations that aren't found in any playbook in the game, but there's a specific run that's not found anywhere else for the most part. But that play is the strong power. Now, if you have pistol formations in your favorite playbook, check to see if you have a strong power, because the strong power is in a lot of different pistol formations. It's one of the very unique runs that really is only found in pistols. And if you see here, I'm going through many different formations, and I'm finding the strong power in pretty much all of them. Now, to me, the formation that has the best run plays and pass plays is going to be the U-deep slot. This particular formation has pretty much the same caliber run plays as every other formation in the game, especially when it comes to the strong power, but it has some really good pass plays, especially some of these crossing concepts, which is going to be very hard for defenses to stop. But go ahead, I'll show you guys my 4-play setup. Like I said, strong power is probably the most explosive run play in the formation. The most consistent is probably the stretch. You guys all know that play. That's probably the meta when it comes to outside runs, based on the fact that it's the most common. Although, like I said, I do feel like the strong power could be more explosive consistently if it was more available. Then you also have the halfback counter, which obviously is going to be good if your opponent starts shifting, in the direction of the strong power run or the stretch run to the one side. And then dive is going to be important based off of the fact that you always want to make sure you have an inside run if your opponent starts spreading their line to try to stop some of these outside runs. So let's go and let's pick the strong power. Then on the defensive side, we're just going to go with a random play. Now, as always, this video is brought to you by my coin sponsors at AOEH.com. If you guys want to get your MUT team up and help support the channel at the same time, all you have to do is check them out. Link in the description below. Use discount code MONEY to get 3% off. It's always guaranteed to be cheapest coins in the market. Now, as far as this play goes, I find that it works really well stock. But a lot of times, especially with the zone coverage, I'm going to go and flip the play with the right stick by hitting the right stick to the left and go in the opposite direction. I feel like this here gives me a lot of opportunities. Although there, I don't know how I didn't make that guy miss, but you can see you get a lot of opportunities in this direction. There will be opportunities like here. You could say, it looks like cover 3. I could try to run it outside here. A lot of times you'll get a one-on-one where all you have to make is, one guy miss, and you can have a lot of success in both directions here. So it's really up to you. There's a lot of options here, but really I only want to go in the stock direction. If it's a man coverage, there's no cornerback outside there. If it's a cover 3 and the cornerback's dropping back, those are my opportunities. Cover 4 and the cornerback's dropping back. Otherwise, you want to flip it and go to the what I would consider the strong side because of the 2 receivers, and you'll have a much more consistent output. So pretty much every time, like the majority of the time, my instinct is to flip it with the right stick. You'll see how that receiver does a really good job of setting that edge, and you can see the blocking is just amazing. That was about as easy as a run as I could have made. Anybody could have made that run. If we go to the replay and just watch how this block's set up, number 1, he just does a great job. I think it's a linebacker. He just seals that linebacker.
All right, let me get some labbing in real quick.
The receiver outside him, though, he completely misses. He completely whiffs on his assignment, but it doesn't matter because we have such a blocking advantage coming in the form of pulling guards. That first guard sets the edge. That second guard sets the edge on the trailing linebacker as he's coming through. And then that receiver basically picks up that safety. So even though he messed up on his first job, he's not a great blocker, he still has, availability down the field. And it's just, there's nobody even close to me until I get about 15 or 20 yards down the field before the safety finally cuts me off. And that's what I mean by this play. Pretty much anytime it's zone coverage, I'll have an advantage already based on the fact that it's man coverage will be a magic on top of the receiver. But if it's a zone coverage, I'll already have a block advantage because I'll have 2 receivers and a tight end, and typically only 2 defenders to match that. But I'll also have a huge advantage with these pulling guards. These 2 pulling guards coming from the area will always give me a blocking advantage, making this one of the easiest plays to run when it comes to any run play in Madden 22. So here we have that man coverage where there's nothing out here to basically keep me from getting the edge. So it's really best to just try to sprint this to the edge and get what you get. If you have a fast enough guy, maybe you get around that safety, maybe you can make a miss, make a big play. That's one of the better things to do. That's one of the few times where you want to pretty much always going to go in the direction of your idea.
Likewise.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from
I'm a real me nigga.
It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Fuck your Ravens, nigga.
Off we go from Arlington. On a return, Devin Duvernay. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Handle your business, Omar.
Here's the local Texas product, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll take this.
Probably already got you a couple games in today. It's just my warm-up, cuz.
The game's first play, second down.
Oh, this your first one? All right. We even there. Yeah, ain't nothing happening.
Play action. It's Jackson. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Jackson on first down. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. On the tackle, it's Randy Gregory. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's complete, left side to Bateman. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Jackson. A throw taken in by Tylan Wallace. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case,
come on up there with your motherfucking ass.
Because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
You ain't got no stick-em on your gloves.
It's been a good opening drive.
Ain't no stick-em on there.
But you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Good shit. That's my fault, fellas.
For a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman there to make the grab. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
I would just say streaking this next route won't be enough. Because I'm really going to be attacking this wide out. This wide out here, it doesn't dramatically mark the same way that...
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is Tony Pollard. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Why would he fumble on such a soft-ass hit?
Now, the drive corner doesn't really have a ton of use of the cover 3 or cover 4 drop, but it does have some very explosive plays against.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
You're going to have easy touchdowns over that bullet and pass it to the outside. Now, let's do that again. This time I'll block the running back so I give myself a little bit of protection because I don't really, you don't have 4 routes to play with right now. So let's go ahead and get this off one time properly. You can see it's just a pretty good safety.
And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Also a really good ground, which you see a lot. We'll go ahead and run it again. We're going to have blitz to start. This play has a lot of good checkouts.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
You see the speed out here is a really good play. You just have to wait for it out.
Here's Prescott.
Good dive, good dive.
And he'll be taken down as that.
Nah, man, we soldiers out here, cuz. You talking about?
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again to Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
I take that 3. I take that 3, man. I take that shit.
Kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down.
Way to go forward. Way to go forward. Take another 3.
Interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Well, that rate picking up 3 yards a carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get 1st downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation, but I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
Prescott to throw it. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they'll get him down as he's inside the.
Come on, man. We're trying to beg Madden for them hits.
Scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked off.
We're gonna distribute that ball evenly so don't nobody feel no pain at once. How about that?
The 1st down carry by Elliott.
Sit your ass down, little nigga.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses.
All by myself.
And he is into the end zone for the Cowboys.
Appreciate it, cuz.
Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Zerline connects on the extra point.
Let's go, fellas. Let's see defense out here. Well, all I got to do is do the same, man. And get the ball last.
Each team's had it.
Well, shit, if it ain't gonna happen for me, it ain't happening for you, cuz. What you think this is? Matter of fact, yeah, we ain't even gotta hit you hard. You gonna give us the ball back. We ain't gotta hit you hard. You gonna give us the ball back.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Give them all that for nothing, fellas.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
All that for nothing, fellas. Appreciate it. Give them all that for nothing, fellas. Nah, you ain't got me, cuz. What you talking about?
And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking
I know it hurt.
field goal, getting 3. We might look back on this in the second.
Made my boys look bad, though, on that fucking long-ass bomb. I don't know what's up with that shit. Get that crowd back right, Dak. Get that crowd back right. This is my house. What you talking about?
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
After the loss to start
It's cool. They're going to respect it. They're going to respect it.
The give is to Elliott.
They're going to respect it. I take that. I take that all day.
Half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now Prescott.
Take what they give us, then.
Just
take what they give us, then, fella. Shit.
Range now at the 30.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Prescott now.
Do him like that. Do him like that.
It's Schultz. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked
It's your 3.
outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
My fault. My fault. My fault.
On 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Fuck it, cuz.
Now Prescott. And he'll take it into the end zone.
I ain't supposed to, man. I ain't supposed to. What I look like, homie?
And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Still had a 2nd left. Way to get rid of that ball, baby. Way to still leave a 2nd for us, fellas.
Now a 14-7 ball game.
Handle your business. Believe in yourself, baby. Okay. Run it back with the fat boy.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Very short kick.
Uh-oh, that's a motherfucking fumble recovery. Alright, yeah. Good shit.
First half in the books.
Way to stop him from making a fool of us, fellas.
Both teams making their final preparations for the second half of action. So with that, let's get you back out to Arlington.
Alright, D up, fellas. D up. Oh shit, we got Reefer down here. Coach, blaze up, baby.
Welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Let's go, fellas. I know they got a second half strategy. Don't let them get to their strategy, fellas.
It's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Oh yeah, yeah, baby, yeah, yeah.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they're leading from the front.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Right now with the running game and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
This is Elliott.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance.
Woo! Oh! Good run, dog. Good run.
On the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Ezekiel Elliott, a guy who considers himself underrated, has told his detractors
you just missed me.
Respect on his name. Hard not to respect a run like that.
And what was impressive to me is not just how much he wanted it.
Way to toss the motherfuckers up off the
He was
G.
shedding tacklers left and right, evading tacklers left and right. And when you think about the energy it takes
Nobody
to
over there.
that's really impressive.
That's what I'm talking about.
And turn this into a fantastic
Good shit.
run.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 12.
Yeah, it's a lot of your neck out there to get stepped on, cuz. You out there looking like a giraffe, baby. I got my steel toes. Alright. Alright. You got Madden working against you too. We got the momentum. Let's see. He can't okay, the ball indicator. He can't see the ball indicator.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is...
Way to back me up. Way to back me up. I hit the panic button, baby.
Lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
From the 40 now on second down.
Oh, what you doing? Come on, man. That was the motherfucking cherry on top.
I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Play action. Now Jackson.
Get over there. Get over there. Yeah, that's me, Oski. Oh, come on, Diggs. Man, they trying to give us the motherfucking game. I guess not. That was the easy gift.
Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And
that was the motherfucking send them home right there.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A shotgun snap to give the Dobbins. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They go play action now. Jackson. Making the catch. This is the tight end Oliver. And he is out of bounds, but not.
All right, let me do something. Let me do something about
nice
that.
answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now Jackson on first down.
Oh, I thought I had that bit.
Intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but did not hang on.
They've given up a few.
Let's go. You know that brother can't throw that good.
That should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They go play action with Jackson.
Oh, he's supposed to slow him down. Get up out of here with that. Get up out of here with that. Way to put that wood on him.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are
Way to
in this
put that
game,
wood on him.
it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take a shot from the end zone. And oh, no, it's incomplete.
Good D. Why did y'all give him another chance, though?
But somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Get his ass. Oh, shit. Good shit.
Escapes the defender.
Good fucking shit. I knew he was going to do that.
He's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll try to run with Dobbins.
Way to stand him up. Way to stand him up.
But won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
And it does the exact same thing against cover 3.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now Jackson.
Good shit. Good shit.
For a Ravens touchdown. Josh Oliver there to make the grab. And the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Tucker now for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
What you telling me?
Now Pollard.
I couldn't. I just had some smoke in my eyes.
Return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
I did have some smoke in my eyes, though. Come on, man.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown.
Where that money at, though? Where that money at? Where that money at, though?
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked.
Okay.
Now, what are the counters to that, right? You
You're a little late. You're a little late. You're a little late.
Many will also show something and then come back
That
with
ain't the
something else
hole.
to keep the defense off balance.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Two runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Extra DB for what?
Prescott. They'll fire this deep for Gallup.
I fucked that up. That's on me.
And it's intercepted.
That's on me.
At the 23. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. He's going deep.
I can see it. Oh, he dropped it. Wow, Madden showed you good love on that.
More than ready for it.
We've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect
Wow.
passes like that downfield. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he gets this.
Yeah, that was a good tackle.
Before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain. And
Man,
That second down play
fucked
was
up
not
the
to pick
pick.
up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
There we go.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down.
He's knocking that shit away, though.
You didn't want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He's going to look deep down the field.
Yeah.
Incomplete.
Yeah.
Shot couldn't connect. Boy, it looked like he hit it and dropped it. And Dallas, they'll take over.
That was crucial. Man.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Nah. You ain't get cheated.
Zeke with a shake and bake.
Ooh, I see you out there. They trying to light my niggas up, man.
9 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Been lighting my niggas up all dog goddamn game. Let me chill out all that shit. Oh, we got a free play.
And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense.
They're offsides.
Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They'll run left with Pollard. For a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. On 2nd down, Elliott. And maybe
I see you. You ain't gonna let me hit my hurry up ski. You ain't gonna let me hurry it up on you real quick? I said you ain't gonna let me hurry it up on you real quick? You gonna foil my hurry up offense one time for your man?
3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Prescott. And this is caught.
Yeah. That might have did it for him. That might have did it for them Baltimore boys, man. That boy gonna do, man. That might have did it for him, baby. I appreciate it. It wouldn't have been possible without you. I'm gonna give you Yo, props for that, for making it happen. It's Madden, though, fellas. We got to play some D. It's Madden. We got to play some D. It ain't over. Yeah, there we go. There we go. You got to put it in the air, baby. You got to get like Cheech and Chong. You got to put it in the air. Or you got to let the coach call the plays.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it for 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
God damn, he burnt everybody. What the fuck was going on, man?
Didn't happen. Also
Man.
they didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that.
We got to do something about that. Everybody got burnt, fellas.
2nd and 10.
I appreciate it.
Now it's Jackson. Throw right side, taken in by Wallace. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Clock management.
Yeah, I don't like that. What the fuck? That shit don't work, right?
They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Jackson.
What the fuck? Okay.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he's able to take this one back.
Good game, my brother. You have a good one, man.
As far as the deep routes go, you can see how aggressive this cover 2 safety is. It almost looks like he's coming down to the flat, which a lot of people, I mean, you see the depth disparity. You can see right here, the cover 3 safety being back that far. It really looks like the defense is glitching out. A lot of opponents really try to take advantage of it by throwing it up top. But you can see how well this safety gets back. This is only an 89 overall Derwin James who makes this play. And you're going to see it. This is something that you're going to see a lot from this gameplay as well. People think that this safety is coming down because it does come down super hard on this gameplay here on the cover 2 side. If you watch that safety once again, that cover 2 safety is going to shoot down like he's in a curl flat a lot of times. On this next play here, he actually stays back a little bit better. But you can see my opponent's trying to throw up, and I probably should have had another interception there. Again, next play, it almost looks like he's trying to glitch it like a cover 3, but just look how deep that safety is in the middle compared to that safety on the left side. This really baits a lot of people into thinking that there's opportunity to throw the ball in this direction. My opponent right here thought he had something and had an easy interception. Now, as far as the run defense goes, if you watch this linebacker right here on the left, he just plays the run perfectly. And I know it's because I don't have these linebackers too close to the line to the point where the blocking recognizes them. But you can see right here, he just stays outside, fills that outside lane perfectly, and that's what you're going to see a lot of in this game. And the hard flat helps out a lot as well. Now, switching over to, like I said, the second defense that I use the most is the cover 4 drop. This right here, all I really do on a defense like this, I typically like to pinch the entire defense. Like I said, this is more of a run defense anyway. To pinch the entire defense, you can hit the RB button or the R1 button, depending on whatever system you're on, and that will just basically bring everything down. These guys outside here, they do a pretty good job of getting back in these defenses. I haven't had too many issues with these outside cornerbacks getting burnt when I pinch the entire defense. With some defenses, I think are probably a little bit more suspect than normal. And then I make the same adjustments with my linebackers. I pretty much just have them spaced out like this because they react really well. And like I said, when I show it in gameplay, they do a really good job of taking away inside and outside lanes. They don't really get touched when they're this far back. They just kind of sit back and do their thing. It's one of the better reactions you get from linebackers. The last thing that I can do if I really want to kick this run defense up a notch is go underneath and put them in hard flats. This will make sure if they're in hard flats, no matter what, before their play recognition kicks in, they're going to be shooting down outside to take away outside runways. That's really the whole point of hard flats. And I feel like it doesn't do a ton when it comes to the actual defensive coverage. I don't really feel like like I'm talking about the four quarters now. Obviously, the hard flats take away short passes. They are a little bit more susceptible deep, but they really don't take away too much from the cover four aspect of the play. The last thing I do, once again, I typically like to put these defensive linemen. I'm hitting D-pad to the left twice, by the way, for people that are wondering how big these icons will pop up. But if you hit D-pad to the left twice, brings up your icons for the linemen, and I basically just put one of them in a bluff blitz again. This year, like I said, against run defenses, in this particular coverage, I don't necessarily do that as much. But it's something that you can do, once again, if you're thinking you're going to have to run around and take away, lanes. I still want to have that free rep there. Although in this scenario, I'm leaving the hook curl. But like I said, it's still the best way to go. And that's pretty much going to be it for the run defense. Now, I wish I was in a shotgun. I'll go to a shotgun formation quick. One quick small tip when it comes to defending people in a shotgun with this. When you make your defensive adjustment, like I said, you set up real quick, just like this. When your opponent's going to come out in something like this, there's only really one run play that's likely, and that's an inside zone. So in that scenario, you typically don't want to put the X into a bluff blitz. You typically don't want to have the defensive end in the direction of the most likely run to be dropping back. I typically want to do that with the A route. I typically want to do that with I want to leave that guy where he is so that he can do a better job of trying to take away that run. So basically, if it's a run play out of this, I don't want this guy dropping off in the coverage. I want him to be more stout against the run. So that's pretty much the only real tip. I'll show you real quick, like the offensive pad running. But you can see, I want to make sure that he doesn't stand up. A lot of times, I'm not even sure if it 100% matters, because when it comes to run plays, I really think that I could put them all in the 3X, because I think that the linemen pretty much just jump out and grab the defensive lineman anyway. But you can almost see that, like, when you I'll go to the replay real quick. When you go look at him, it just seems like they're giving us space. Like you see, he does back up enough. You see how both of them just kind of back up enough that they're not coming forward, and it feels like the entire line gets a push that it wouldn't get otherwise. So it's definitely, and then you see him right here, this defensive tackle, he's the one guy. He still kind of gets pushed back, but at the end of the day, you can just see it's noticeable that they're giving up space the second the play starts. So make sure that if you're going against shotgun, you just want to, it's a small adjustment, but it's an important one. Just make sure that you don't bluff blitz the guy that's in the way of a inside zone. It's really that simple. I use the 3-3-5 a lot. This is not going to necessarily be the defense that I focus on today, but it's part of the scheme. The play itself is going to be the same play in 3 different formations, but it's the cover 4 match. The cover 4 drop is what it's called in 3-3-5. If I go to my second favorite formation, which is one I find myself using more and more, it's the cover 4 quarters. All I really do is match personnel. I have, out of the nickel 3-3-5, if anybody's running 3 wide receiver sets, I'm typically going to go with the 3-3-5 version. If they go to like a 2 tight end or anything that's more of a running formation, I go right to my 4-3 normal as my base. As far as the